You like that? Yeah. Yeah. Is anybody making beats like this anymore? Shout out to Havoc. I can't wait for that tour of him, Raekwon. It's going to be nice, man.
I'll be there.
What? In the building. Hook or crook. If I got to sell some ass on OnlyFans, I'm going to that show. Word up, man. You already know what it is. Sports Unplugged. It's your boy, the Destin legend, Leon Rogers. To my right, the brother that makes it all happen. My producer, he pushes the buttons. Media Man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. A.K.A. Monstradamus. A.K.A. I'm pretty sure we'll get another name today.
We might. That's
some bullshit.
It's something out here in these streets.
Man, let's bring this down. Let's get into it. I'm out the gate. I gotta talk about this because I just don't understand this. And maybe, listen, I've been married for 23 years. I'm 54. I've been married half of my life, okay? But I do think I had a very raucous 19 to 27. Hey.
You was outside.
I was outside.
Off the porch.
I mean, I was in the Army, so overseas.
Me love you long time?
Yeah, me love you long time. We got a chance to see it all, right? So I can say I've lived. You know, been overseas, been to Germany, been to Spain, Turkey. You know, hey, you know, got to sample some of the fairs across the world. But I've never been in a position where I was in my 20s or mid-20s or 30s with tens of millions of dollars in the bank like some of these guys now. And who I'm talking about like my man Stephon Diggs, right? Okay. Now, I'm not really so much mad at him. It's Cardi B, right?
Okay.
Chick with a bag, ain't got to do nothing for her. And all her babies that she had came from marriage, wedlock. She was married to Offset. They had 3 kids together. Okay, now, do I think maybe he popped off a little fast, like the ink ain't dried off the divorce? But again, Cardi B makes just as much money as him. And maybe if you break it down to it with tours and stuff, she might even pull more, right? But the reason why I'm mad, somebody put out a chart that had how everybody from Cardi B to Stephon Diggs to Trayvon Diggs to Joey Chavis, I think her name is,
yes,
to Future to Bow Wow are all connected and their kids are going to be cousins. And that is insane to me. Now, I know people going to look and be like, you judging? I'm not judging, but I'm just like, let's just say I'm in the NBA. I'm a mid-level guy. I'm not even a max guy, but I'm mid-level. I could snatch me 100 mil, you know, on the mid-level, 50 to 100 mil.
Get you 14 years in the league.
Yeah, that's all journeyman, veteran guard, lockdown, hit clutch threes from the corner when you need it, right? And I'm getting maybe 20 mil a year. Throw a few endorsements in there. I'm clearing maybe about 21, right? I'm PJ Washington.
It's fair. It's funny you bring him up.
Why do you guys keep recycling these chicks? And tip of the cap to Joey Chavis. I salute. You got Bow Wow first, came back and got Future, who cares nothing about making a team. He is the illest GM of children ever. Right? Then she turns around and finds Stephon Diggs' brother, Trayvon Diggs, who's got a baby by somebody else, who's got a baby by Christian Wood in the NBA. It's like, it ain't enough, it ain't enough of these. It is, women say they outnumber us. It ain't a lot of us, right?
True.
So with that being said, as a guy, it ain't different broads out there that you could go impregnate. I'm talking about even different nationalities or whatever. You like what you like. I ain't hating on that. But I'm just saying, how does this chick, mind are like, you in the NFL, I'm in the NBA. I see you out with her. I might think she bad, But I ain't trying to put no baby in it. You got a baby bar. I don't understand that.
They
Help
don't
me
live by the
understand.
same creed that we do, right? So money makes you feel invincible, right? And you can have whatever you want when you want. And the age that we're in, women of that caliber, they don't give no fuck if they got pussy mouths. They don't care. And so my question is,
but I'm not putting it on the women. And if Leona's a bad bitch, I'm a bad bitch, and I walk in this room and James Harden want to holler at me, boom, all right, I'm kicking it with James. James fuck around, get me pregnant. We don't work out. Now I'm getting a bag from James. I'm getting a bag from James every month for the next 18 years, right? Oh, Shay Gill see me. He started flirting. This is what I'm saying. I'm mad at Shay Gill. Like, why do you even want to go there?
Okay, so you got...
You see what I'm saying?
I do. I got 2 points. I think,
bit off steak.
Who's the oldest brother out of the Diggs?
Stefan.
So I blame him because he showed his brother the wrong way. First of all, let me start there. Secondly, bro, these dudes are in competition on and off the court, right? And you know just as well as I do, the easiest way for a man to piss you off or try to have one up on you
is hit your girl.
Is hit your chick.
Okay, but hit her, but don't reward her with a bag. I get a vasectomy. If I'm going to do that, if I'm going to be the guy like, oh, mine hit her, I know I can hit her, I'm going to hit her too. I'm getting a vasectomy. And I'm running through whatever I want, but I'm not sharing time at Christmas with nobody.
It's weird.
It's just weird to me. I don't get it. And y'all got money to mess with whoever you want. Like I said, I give Stefan a pass. It's Cardi B. Bag. Got a bag. She's not going to make a living off Stefan. She's got her own money and all this. The rest of these girls,
they're working full time. That's the full-time hustle.
That's the hustle.
And so
no disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but it is what it is. Let's call it what it is. If you messing with an athlete, you know you finna get some paper.
I'm at the big three, and it's the same situation, just at a lower level.
The big three, they're not even in the league anymore.
I've seen it. It's bad.
I don't understand it, man. I don't understand. There are so many beautiful women out. Don't she got friends? Like, usually bad chicks run in packs.
Yes.
Don't you got friends? And just do a little homework. Hey, yo, you messing with any other dude in the league or anybody I should know about that's going to be in my circle? Because I really don't want to do that. I might end up liking you. Who knows? If I'm just trying to smash, okay, but I'm not going to leave you with an 18-year reward.
I don't understand the psyche of these guys. I don't. And it makes me question or wonder, are they having, just like they should have financial literacy courses and classes for them. They need to have shit about these chicks.
Yeah, penis discipline classes.
Yes.
And go get cats like Sean Kemp and them to lead the course and say like, hey, you don't want to be like me, giving 6 women child support for 13 kids. I'm not saying you got to go get married. I'm not saying you got to do all that. Like you can still be a young man and enjoy your life. I think James Harden has navigated the NBA very well. You know, because you ain't heard about him having no kids or nothing, but James moves around.
But why do all the NBA players got to hit the Kardashians, right? Who do we hold responsible? Whether they're popping babies or not, and you know, they got babies out here in the NBA, NFL streets. I'm saying I'm holding both parties accountable. It's the predator and the prey for me.
Yeah, but here go the thing though. The only reason why I'm not going super crazy on the females because they're winning. This girl was working at Sally's Beauty Supply.
He saved her.
And you don't even like. Now, look at Brittany. Look what we just saw with Brittany Renner and PJ Washington. Brittany Renner was an influencer on Instagram, TikTok. Just came out of a relationship with Kevin Gates. Was Muslim 2 weeks prior.
Facts.
Now you yelling at the man and he picking up his son. And I'm like, PJ, did you not know what you was getting into? The girl went on Shannon Sharp's show and told her body count to the world. But you was like, you know what?
I like it.
I like it. And it's cool. You can like it. I'm not saying you can't like it. I'm not saying you can't like it. right? But man, make sure if you the guy with all the resources, don't leave. Now she got a third of your pay.
I feel like we need to call a lifeline, man. I need somebody from the league to help me understand the psyche of these young guys.
We got to get somebody on. Antoine Walker, we gonna call one of the homies, Bobby Simmons.
Call Bobby somebody, yeah.
Not saying that they own that, but just give me a mindset.
Yes.
Because I don't understand why y'all messing with the same chick.
And it's not talked about enough. Only person I seen talk about it was Cam, and he was like, man, I don't want the same chicks that y'all done ran through.
Bruh.
It's plenty out here. I can go get 1,000.
And if y'all run through her after I had her, then that's on y'all. But I got to that court first and played. And this gonna sound like I said, far be it from me to know about anything. I've been married half my life, right? But I do know how cats move around outside. At one point in time, I was outside.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, man. Like you gifted somebody with $25,000 a month for the next 18 years.
And I try to put myself in the mindset of a millionaire, and it still don't make sense to me. It still don't make sense to me. But I don't know what I would do if I got tens of millions for the next 15 years.
But I would think you would want to have dick discipline because you like your money.
I would. I feel like my mother raised me right.
Look. Tyreek Hill. And I hate but Tyreek Hill, what are you doing? It's football. The longevity in football, you can't, at least in basketball, you can get 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years out of it. But in football, it's very...
4 to 5 years?
4 to 5. It's very rare you get 20 years, 10 years out of football. And at your position receiver, but you keep popping out kids. Now you're going through a divorce. Now you got money you got more money going out than you got coming in. You look up one point in time and now you popped off. And not because you was frivolously spending, but technically you were. Your dick was just the one throwing the money out. I don't get, help me understand.
I mean, look.
Hey, man, kill us in the comments.
Whatever.
Like, subscribe. I don't care. But help me understand the logic of you had her. I got to have her. Not only do I get her, I'm going to put a baby in her too. And now I ain't mad at her. She said, that's a lick. She hit a lick.
These young ladies are preying on the young, dumb, and rich at the end of the day. And I actually also blame the veterans in the locker room. They can't be having these conversations. They can't be.
Because they did it.
That's cool. So that means I did it first so I can show you what not to do.
But maybe they doing the whole, hey, man, you got to learn. It's initiation. You're in the fraternity now. No, I don't want him getting brought in like that. You're supposed to help me do better, OG. I'm looking at you and sharing a baby with this. When y'all shake each other, y'all just saw each other Christmas.
Hey, chat, go ahead and tell us what's up, man. Ladies, tell us what's up. Help us understand. You know what, though? I did want to talk about this. I know you are a boxing fanatic.
Yes.
And the good brother Adrian Broner crashed out, got kicked off.
Cam show.
And, salute to Cam for that. I thought he did the right thing. But
I will say this. Cam did do the right thing. If Cam was doing it because his co-host was uncomfortable, fine. I don't want him to make it. I don't want him to make it about because her boyfriend was there.
I didn't see her uncomfortable, but women.
Well, no, that laugh,
right?
That
women
laugh,
will laugh it off.
Yeah,
and how many women are strong enough to be like, "Hey, bro, that's enough," right? It doesn't happen. So Cam, and that's why I say he did the right thing. He stepped up. Yeah. Like, all right, my
But
guy.
I just hate the whole her boyfriend here. That ain't got nothing to do with it. If you gonna stop disrespecting her.
If he wasn't here, is that okay?
Right. Yeah. The boyfriend ain't got nothing to do with it. And boyfriend at work, he can't interfere at work. And I get it. He don't want the boyfriend to get upset and do something. But hey, bro, I'm here to tell you something. Your chick bad. There's gonna be a lot of dudes coming here with more juice than Adrian Broner and gonna say something to her. So, but I just if him stepping up and defending her is cool. But her boyfriend has, so what? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
He gonna see the show anyway.
I'm glad you stepped up and just did that. But nobody say nothing about, real quick, and I'm gonna drop this. Nobody says nothing about Mace. Yo, EJ, is that a real background back there? I couldn't stop laughing at that shit. Like he did a horrible job of trying to shift the energy. Now, is that a real background? Like he couldn't think of nothing else.
He didn't want no smoke, bro. He didn't want to catch them left and them rights.
Is that a real? Hey, Egypt, is that a real background?
And Shorty decent too from Cincinnati, whatever. I think the new host that they got that they have chime in now.
Oh yeah.
312 something. I forgot.
Well, here you go. There you go. Hey, I'm gonna need you to chill, bro.
I gotta relax.
Her boyfriend here.
Yeah, I gotta relax.
Virtually.
I apologize.
All right. I'm gonna pay you for your time.
Thank you. But okay, so when you think about that, right? That got a lot of clicks. You know what I mean? A lot of comments.
It did.
Immediately, I'm assuming we haven't seen it yet. But there is an older clip where he was wilding out, right?
Yeah. So this is nothing new for him.
But in the media space, in the podcast space, in this internet space, how do we prevent people from taking advantage of those moments for their platform? Because
I don't like that, dog.
It's exploitive.
Because we'll sit up here and say we care about black man's mental health or something, and we see that something's wrong with Adrian Broner. And it ain't got, and I don't care what nobody said, I don't think it has shit to do with boxing. The man's just having issues in his life, and he's using alcohol to cope, right? Even when you go to the clip about him allegedly trying to walk out on a $2,000 tab, which the more and more I watched it, he was under the assumption that a guy invited him out to a party and said he was going to take care of that. But either the guy didn't say something to the people who own the club, or Adrian didn't express that to the guy who was waiting on him, and they ran up a $2,000 bill. And at the end of the night, dude was like, I need my money, man. Like, whatever. He said, well, dude told me. He's like, well, dude ain't told me that. I need my bread. Because Adrian Broner had money. They making it seem he pulled a knot out of his pocket, but he was like, man, this is all I'm giving you because dude told us we were straight on the bottles.
Yep.
But to the point where a man is saying, well, y'all go ahead and lock me up then. I don't know no brother that's comfortable with going to jail. That we just gonna be like, we're gonna lock me up, man.
I ain't with it.
Like let's try to figure this out. I don't want to go to jail.
The holding cell is cold.
Yeah, I don't want to do none of that.
The county is dirty.
And even when you got money, I don't care how much money you got. Nobody wants to sit behind a wall. And when you get comfortable with saying that, something's wrong. And I just think people who book Adrian Broner and let him come on their platform like that, you're exploiting them. Some people might think it's funny and all that, but if that man crash out, do something to himself or somebody else, then we're gonna be talking about, oh man, a great boxing talent that went downhill. I think it's sad personally, and I wish a boxer that he respects, somebody to come in, and who knows, somebody may have already tried to do that. I don't know, but somebody he respects has to grab him by the collar and say, hey, look, dog. This just you at one time were a world champion. And now it's sad. You're going out sad. And I don't like it. I mean, if Adrian, let's just, by the grace of God, Adrian Broner granted us an interview. I would literally lay down the law to him like, bro, when you come here, man, you got to be sober. If I think you any type of drunk, I'm not putting you on camera. That's for me. I don't want that. And it's for you, brother, because I
mean, your hands are registered, sir. And
man, I don't care nothing about that. We all got stuff that's registered. You that hand shit. That's cool if we right there in the moment.
I don't know how long I can hold Adrian Broner off for you to go get what you need. You better be quick.
Get on you. You got to keep. That's why you got to keep it on you.
Oh, okay.
I know Adrian Broner going there right there.
Okay, say less.
And it ain't even got to be a pistol. Poker do the trick too.
Look at John Wick.
Poker get the. Hey, let me tell you something. Every dude out there over 40, every dude over 40 keep a Letterman's tool pocket knife or something on him. Cause I'm tell you something, man. You don't feel it while the fight going on because your adrenaline going. You'll take 4, 5, 6 pokes, but after about that 7th poke, damn. Then you look down, your gray shirt is burgundy. Now the shock set in. Oh my God. So, I mean, if I ain't knocked out by then, I think I can do 4 of them before I get knocked out.
That's real.
And he little. I'm going to grab him. I'm going to smother him. I'm going to try to Jake Paula, but real talk, we laughing and talking shit. It's just sad to see Adrian Broner like that because I like him. He was entertaining. I'm telling you, one of the best post-fight speeches ever when they had to go to break. Other than Mike Tyson's, he's no conqueror. I'm Alexander. I want his heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be Allah. That was crazy. Mike Tyson's spinal. My back is broken. Spinal. Crazy. But Adrian Broner was like, yeah, man, they call me the can man because I can. I could be the African, a Puerto Rican, a Dominican. I just beat the shit out of a Mexican. And he's like, hey, hold on.
Bars.
Man, I said, hey, this dude is hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's just sad. It's sad to see him go out like that, man. Adrian Broner, get better, man.
Yeah, we
get
rock
some
with
therapy,
you,
get some help, man. Sports Unplugged is rocking with you, brother. Don't like what you're going through. And maybe you might feel like you're not going through anything. Hey, I don't know, but from the outside looking in, it looked like he's battling demons. And I hope he can get past that now. I want to stay in boxing.
Okay.
Because we just saw Bud put hands all over Canelo. We called that one.
We
said
did.
What was going to happen. But now, Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. Now, I'm going to tell you, I was absolutely looking forward to this fight. I'm going to be 100. I was. Me and my guy, shout out to my man Kevin Jones from Louisiana, man. We talk on Facebook. He's a fan. He checks in and
shout out to you,
on
brother.
the conversations on Facebook. And he was like, Leon, Jake Paul too big, man. He's going to almost be weighing 190, 200 pounds to Gervonta's 140 or whatever. I said, and I get it, but 6 feet, 200 pounds with 5 years experience, not championship pedigree, going up against 5'7", 145, 150 at his heaviest, but with over 20 years in experience and at one time a unified world champion, or a world champion. I'm sorry, it may not have been unified, but a world champion. Bruh, I'm sorry. Sometimes skill offsets size. We just saw that.
Every time.
Crawford just jumped up,
Every time.
He was outweighed by what? 30 pounds? He just jumped up 3 weight classes and whooped a world champion. Not no bum. Not no bum. Even to the point where they're talking about he should fight David Benavidez.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a different ball game.
That's a little much.
That's a different, because that's about 6'3", 200 light heavyweight. Yeah. That's a little different ball game. But again, Jake Paul does not have that skill set. I get it. Jake Paul is great against retired MMA fighters, guys who don't train boxing all around, former NBA players, former running backs in football. But the first time he fought a journeyman fighter, right? Tyson Fury's little brother, whatever his name is, I don't even know. But he lost on points because the dude had a skill set. He's a real boxer. Man, Gervonta, listen. But as we see now, 12-ounce gloves, exhibition, don't go for the kill shot. You know, they talking in the press conference. The press conferences have made me not want to watch this fight.
Well, who do you think breaks script first?
Who crashes out? Gervonta.
Okay.
Because Jake bought the money. Jake like, hey, let's carry this along. But Jake gonna do something. He might do something like throw an uppercut and stop it, but tap him a little bit, and Gervonta gonna get mad.
He gonna forget. He gonna forget the contract.
You said we were supposed to. All right, and then he gonna swing for the fences and try to kill him.
And
blow the money.
Did you see that AI is just going too far? I think I sent it to you. Where they're at the weigh-in, the press conference or whatever, and AI has them. They kiss. It's fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? AI is just out of control, right? To the point where I had to run it back about 5 times, and I'm knowing like Jake Paul leaned in first, and then and then like Gervonta grabbed him by the waist, and it was way weird. So for me, it's becoming a clown show. You know what I mean?
It is,
and I don't like it. Feels real WWE-ish.
But see, and I thought about that, and I had this conversation with a friend of mine. Can we get mad at that? Jake Paul is WWE. He has brought relevancy back to boxing. Hate it or love it, you watching shit you normally wouldn't watch in the boxing arena, and his undercards be fire. His undercards be fire.
It's the best part of the fight.
Better than the undercards that Top Rank any of them is offering. He has fire undercards. So, I mean, it's a catch-22. It's a gift and a curse.
Are you still watching the fight no matter what?
I am. And that's what's pissing me off. I don't want to, but I don't want to miss something. Let's just say Jake Paul get a lucky swing and put Gervonta down on the canvas. I don't want to miss that. But more than likely, what's going to end up happening is they're going to hug each other for 8, 9, 10 rounds. This is going 10 rounds. They're doing 10 3-minute rounds, 12-ounce gloves. Gervonta usually fights with 8-ounce gloves. Jake Paul usually fights with 10-ounce gloves. Now, I heard in this last press conference that Jake Paul was like, y'all side wanted the 12-ounce gloves, but what y'all want to do? We can do 10. I'd love to do 10. So,
Jake Paul is a liar. You know what I mean? When the cameras come on, he starts to perform.
I do want to know, though, at one point in time in the press conference, Gervonta Davis looked at him and said, hey, man, if I see anything wrong, I'm going to hurt you and I'm going to hurt him, his trainer. I wonder what he was talking about. He said, if we during that fight, if I see anything wrong, I wonder what he was talking about. He think Jake Paul juicing or something? Or what? And they're getting tested.
Yeah, so I didn't see that, but just thinking about it off the top of my head, I'm thinking him as a seasoned professional, he knows what a fight should feel like coming out the locker room, right?
The
all
tempo,
the yeah.
The animosity, if there's any there.
If there's something that's off with that, it don't feel right.
He going live.
Jake Paul, you in for an ass whooping. You in for an ass whooping. We're taking 400 years of slavery out on your ass.
So basically what you're saying is Gervonta's coming into the fight with his gun on safety.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot blanks. But if I feel like anything's out of pocket, I'm going hot. Going hot.
Coming in hot.
I'm coming in hot. But again, we're gonna get trapped in. We're gonna watch it because we love drama. We can say whatever we want to. We love drama. Speaking of drama,
before you go there,
yeah.
I want to actually give a huge shout out to everybody on YouTube, Facebook, IG. Like, y'all showing so much love. It's crazy.
Pushing the numbers, man. We appreciate you, man. Look, this is just what episode?
This is episode 7.
Episode 7.
We done did a meal in 7 episodes, so that's because of y'all. That's love.
Love, man. We appreciate that, man. But we still want you to, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, like. Comment, engage, man. We engage. One of us is always sitting on there checking it out.
On the real.
You might go back and forth. I went back and forth with a dude. I don't know if you saw it, because we share the Sports Unplugged reels to our personal pages as well. And I went back and forth with a dude about the whole Caleb Williams, Justin thing. And this is a great segue. Glad you said it. I was going back and forth with one of our somebody who watches the clips, and. I was an armchair quarterback because I said Russell Wilson is done. He's cooked. And Jackson Dart will be starting before the end of the year. Lo and behold, what happened last week?
You called it, bro.
Russ stunk.
Stunk it up.
They say he's throwing balls into the tunnel.
It was bad, bro.
Hitting the crossbar. And Jackson Dart will get the start this weekend. Now, I don't like the fact that Jackson's first start is going to be against the Chargers, who are on fire right now. And their defense is playing good ball. But now, I'm asking you, is Russell done? Should he retire? Or should he say, hey, well, since y'all going to bench me here, Cincinnati got a quarterback issue. Joe Burrow out pretty much for the season. Hey, let me come finish out over there. Y'all got it. I can work with this team. It's more veteran presence around, and they might cover up some of my flaws. Whereas the New York Giants team is a little young, well, the receivers are a little young, Malik Neighbors and all those guys, and they can't cover up my flaws like the brothers in Cincinnati could, like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins could. And or is he just done for? He should just. The lens
that I'm looking through, and I think that everybody else who's watching NFL,
and I like Russ. I don't want people to think I think Russ is a great guy, man.
Hey, look, he's a 2-sport athlete. He was dope in baseball. He has a hell of an arm, right? Yeah. Love all that. But sometimes you gotta know when to hang it up. And I think right now that was a reality check for him. And right now he's probably getting his intro together to be on CBS as an analyst.
And I definitely could see that.
or start his own pod, show, whatever, right?
Him and Sierra.
I mean, look, he's had a great career.
That's my thing. Like,
he had a great career.
And if you retire, dog, look what you're going home to. Come on now. Come on now.
Sierra a bad motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Ooh.
You get you like the way I ride. Come on, man. Bronco Nation. I know you ain't with him no more, but let's ride. Come on.
Yeah, no, I think it's embarrassing, right? As a player, to a player of his stature and what he's accomplished, to be benched.
3 games in.
Right? What do you do now? These players have a lot of ego. And even though he carries himself as a distinguished gentleman, that one hurt.
Now, does he help Jackson Dart? Or are they gonna leave that on? Are they gonna leave that on my man, Captain E to W? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I think
Jameis Winston.
There you go. I think he definitely. I feel like he's a team player. I don't feel like he's that salty where he will just disassociate himself from everything quarterback wise and being the QB2. I think he will. What else he gonna do if he want to stay on the team?
Actually,
what else he gonna do?
I'm gonna keep it real. I think he older now, and he like fuck that. Well, for what I've done in this league, I'm 10-time Pro Bowler. I've been to a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I should get a pat. Okay, I had a bad game. God damn. Let me come back and try to resurrect it. Y'all pulling me means y'all really did.
Y'all don't fuck with me.
Daboll trying to save his job. So if the fans are calling for Jackson Dart, Daboll like, let me go with Jackson Dart. And if Jackson get one win, the fans cheer, maybe that keeps my job. I think Russ is going to the bench. Once again, I think Russ is cooked. But I think he's going to the bench this early because Daboll like, shit, I'm trying to stay here another year. And you only here for 1 year anyway. I'm trying to get me another deal. So I'm going to put the young boy in. And hopefully me and him will get a bond. And management will look at that and be like, oh, he's bonded with Jackson so we can keep him. He can finagle his way into another 2 or 3 year deal. And he don't care about Russ. So if I'm Russ, I'm be like, nah, man, fuck that dog. No disrespect to you, Jackson Dart, but I done too much for y'all to just bump me after 3 games. Yeah, I might be slowing down a little bit, but damn, we ain't going to the playoffs. Jackson Dart ain't going to take us to the playoffs neither. We're in the NFC East. We not getting past Philly and we not getting past Washington. So we battling for the bottom, us and Dallas, right? So, hey, man, fuck all that. Let me play. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look.
What y'all gonna do?
Russ is dangerous.
Nah, he ain't dangerous no more.
Used to be,
That's
right?
gone.
But what I'm saying is a hurt ego is dangerous.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
And I'm putting a RUSS on that dangerous.
Right.
Because either A, he tanked because he didn't want to be there, or what you said.
And
right?
Like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all know who y'all talking to?
I'm doing
y'all
y'all
acting like I'm a bum or something, man.
Super Bowl champ. Right. 9-time Pro Bowler.
Okay, now
Come
with that being said, is he a Hall of Famer or a Hall of Very Good?
Oh, well, you know I stand with that, man. You get a ring, 9 Pro Bowls, yes. The stats are the stats.
So he not first ballot, though?
No, he's in there, though. He's going in. He's going in.
Hey, listen, man. I'm going out on a limb on this, but I think it might take Russ a minute. And this is what I'm basing it off of. I'm going to look next year. If Eli Manning does not get in next year, Russ gonna sit for a minute. If Eli Manning don't get in next year, Russ gonna sit for a minute. Leon, what are you talking about? Eli Manning, 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Now, not maybe the best regular seasons. Was on some pretty crappy Giants teams, right? Not that many Pro Bowls, but 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and guess who he beat both times? Greatest quarterback to ever do it.
Brady.
So I'm like, if he didn't get in first ballot, and he's got more yards than Russ, he's got more passing touchdowns than Russ. He didn't get in. I think Russ sits for a minute, maybe 3-4 years. I don't know. But if Eli don't go in next year, Russ is going to sit for a while.
So I think simmer. For me, and like I don't want the listeners to get what I'm saying misconstrued. All right. I just think at this time and date, he doesn't fit in today's NFL.
Ooh.
Right? When you talk about mobility,
Undersized, yeah.
scheme, right?
Yeah.
All that shit matters way more than your resume.
So you think, so when he first started, even though he was undersized, he was very super mobile. He could get out of trouble.
Yes.
But now being older, he can't get out of trouble, and he doesn't have the size of or the throwing power like an Aaron Rodgers, who even though he's immobile, Aaron Rodgers can still throw from any angle. Tom Brady, 6'4", 6'5", could still make the throws.
He was already short.
He relied more on his legs to get him out of trouble, get him outside the pocket. If he could play more like Drew Brees at this age, you think it would be?
Yeah.
And even Drew had to eventually say, hey, man, I can't do this.
It'd be fine. It'd be fine.
Ah, man. Hats off to Russell Wilson. Like I said, at the end of the day, you won because you got Sierra. You got Sierra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a ring right there. That's another Super Bowl ring for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Basketball.
Isn't this segment brought to us by somebody?
Oh, I got to show some love, man.
Yeah. This is our basketball segment, people.
This is our basketball segment, man. Since we're talking about hoops,
yeah,
I got to show y'all these whoops.
Whoop, whoop.
Shout out to my man, FYBJ, man, with his whoops, man. It hit different. Funny as hell, bro. The man got his own cereal, man. Shout out. And he been around for a minute, man. So, but shout out to him, man, and his mom. I met his mom. Beautiful person, man. She talked. She was like, "Yo, my son," you know. And I was like, "I know. I'm a fan. I watch him on the internet. He wild. He pushing peace in Chicago." So shout out to FYBJ, man. I got me a box of whoops, man.
Whoop, whoop.
I got me a box of whoops. I got me a box of Bootios from the New Day. My cereal collection is getting nice, son.
Hey, well, you know what? I feel like, and they're not gonna like this, but I don't care. In the wonderful world of the WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
Our girl Angel Reese.
Hold on. Shout out to Abasi.
Okay.
He's really gonna like this segment. This one's for you, big guy. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
because I know how you.
Yeah. Look, listen here. Angel Reese, they said that her shoe.
No, don't you know, nigga, you not finna do that. Yeah, and y'all beat that N-word out. But nigga, you are not finna do that. Ain't no they said. They ain't no they said, because let me tell you why. I was in line, but finish is finish.
They say.
Okay. Yeah, you on some bullshit.
That her shoe sold out in 30 minutes, right? And this is her contract with Shaq and Reebok. Truth be told, I like the shoe. I think it's a dope shoe. It looks good.
Tried to get a pair.
And see, that's where we differ, because we had this conversation. I'm never doing that.
I tried to get a pair, a size 13. I'm talking about, I had my hand clicked, sold out. I said, okay, I'll do a 13. Click, sold out.
Okay.
Tried to get my wife a pair. Sold out. I just wanted somebody in the house to have a pair of shoes because, I wanted to support that dress. Gone. All the colors. I went for the pink ones first. I wanted the pink ones. All the colors gone.
I saw somebody, and I can't remember who said this, and the clip kind of went viral. They said that because her shoe sold out in 30 minutes, we can now start comparing her to Jordan. And so
that's some bullshit.
This is
no. Whoever said that, and I hope you find that clip and post them, because that's some bullshit. I'm not gonna do that.
Then people question: is she really a star? And here's where I stand with that. She knows how to market herself. I will give her credit for that.
Stop.
I'm gonna give her credit.
Stop. She's a star.
Her podcast jukes.
She's a star on and off the court.
I get it. I understand it, right? But
ain't no buts. You see, that's the bullshit. That's you and that UN talking shit like you, the delegate from the United States may speak.
I just want her in the gym a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
So she doesn't have your offensive game that you need, but she's averaging a double-double. The name of the shoe is called the Me Bound.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. All y'all that get mad at us be like, oh, all she do is miss shots on purpose and grab rebounds. You realize there's 9 other people out there on the court trying to get that same rebound, but she outworks them and gets a double-double. Now, is her game beautiful like Aja Wilson. Shout out to Aja Wilson, 4-time MVP in the WNBA, been in the league 8 years, 4 MVPs, might be officially the GOAT. No, let me stop now. I'm gonna get out of my body.
Yeah, come on now.
She not the GOAT of women's basketball.
No. We know who that is.
Who?
Maya Moore.
Nope.
You crazy.
No, sir.
I have a clip that hit 1 million that says different.
No, sir. I tell you better
Who
than
to
Maya
go?
Moore. I tell you better than Maya Moore and was doing this shit before the WNBA round. Cheryl Miller will cook all these hoes. Quit playing with Cheryl. Cheryl was cooking her brother before he. Then when she said, all right, then he went to UCLA, I couldn't do no one. Cheryl Miller was the most complete women's basketball player ever.
You saw her play.
I saw video. What y'all kill me with the okay? So what's the difference in seeing it live and then seeing her on tape cook people?
The same reason why people don't respect Jordan and they love LeBron because they didn't grow up seeing Jordan.
That is the dumb. But so then why do you watch tape? So then I would tell everybody who says that, why do you watch tape on the opponent? You watch tape so you can rewind because it's stuff that gets done on tape that you ain't gonna see in real time. You might see like the LeBron tick move before he shoot the 3. How many years was he doing that before people pick up, oh, every time he throw his head to the left, he gonna shoot. But the greats, like a Kobe, like a Jordan, like Larry Bird, guys like that, even LeBron himself, they study tape. They watch it. Quarterbacks. Tom Brady said he knew where the safety was going just by how the dude had the mouthpiece. Man, I heard this. I said, Tom Brady was full of shit. He said every time this dude would come up, he wouldn't name the safety name because they were still playing him. He said anytime he took his mouthpiece out and stuck it in his face mask, he was in coverage.
That's obsessive.
When he took his mouthpiece out and put it in his mouth, he was coming on the blitz. I said, damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
Now, how much are you paying attention in a game to one dude? He's like, because he was their best player. Say, I watch him. Long as I see this mouthpiece tucked in his face mask, I knew he was dropping back in coverage. He was going to cover somebody. So I would audible to a run play or whatever, because I know by the time my running back got to him, he was in coverage. He said, but when I seen him put his mouthpiece in, I changed the pass protection to pick him up and made him the Mike. I was like, man. So what I'm saying is, Cheryl Miller, and you ask anybody, I didn't see her play live, but I watched enough of her. Man, do you realize she was on a team at USC that was fucking loaded? They had some of the best, Tina Thompson, they had some of the best, and Cheryl Miller was the dog, the alpha.
I can only say that my father told me she was that chick. That, you know what I mean? That's all I got for you.
Goon.
I've never Googled. I've never went. It may not be that much footage.
I used to watch, because like I said, Don Staley, Cynthia Cooper. That's why when people talk that WNBA shit to me, I tell women, I say, you can't name 5 players. I watched the WNBA when it's its inception, when Houston was winning everything, when Tina Thompson, Cheryl Swoops, and Cynthia Cooper were the big 3. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Lisa Leslie on the Sparks. You know, you had people everywhere. And now, like I said, yeah, Maya Moore's cold. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying she ain't cold. Cheryl Miller, cook.
So let me ask you this then, right?
But Angel Reese is a star on and off the court. Don't get quick. Now, do I wish the focus more was on basketball? Yeah. But right now, man, she's 21. How old is the girl?
She outside. I get it.
She's 21. What was you doing at 21? None of us was focused at 21.
Not at all, right? So, look, she gets all the credit in the world for that shit. But also, on the flip side of that, you're a professional athlete. And so you have to start learning how to be professional.
Fuck that mean.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards is a professional athlete.
Yeah, well, he got to learn too. He get the same smoke.
But what I'm saying is, do he?
I do. I ain't
talking about she not on shifting to you. We're speaking in generalities.
Right, okay.
Anthony Edwards don't get the same smoke. He could be a little bit more serious about his NBA career, like how he just and I love AE. AE is a dog. But when he went and said, yeah, man, you know, this is a loss. I'll be back. You don't know that. You taking that shit for granted.
I felt the same
way. This the
way.
NBA, bro. You ain't promised to come back
you could get hurt
and get back to
this.
They
could trade people.
Or you could just, teams could get better and bust y'all ass. So what I'm saying is the greats, they work. Like, listen, you can say what you want to, but if we'd have had social media, and I don't care what nobody say, all these Jordan fans finna get mad at me right now. If we had social media, Michael Jordan would have been in a whole lot of motherfucking trouble. We didn't have social media when he played, so the bullshit that they was on, the only way you heard about it is from locker room stories.
You've been in the club with Mike. I've been in the club with Mike. I've seen when they shut the club down, everybody must go.
Sections out. Get out of here.
Yeah. And if you're not one of them guys.
Funniest story ever, and I don't know if you can find this clip, dog, but shout out to comedian Lil Rel doing his thing in L.A. And Lil Rel actually crashed Michael Jordan's section and got thrown out. I want to say it was the Dragon Room. Funniest shit of all time. Rel was like, man, I'm comedy, man. I'm up in this bitch. And they was like, man, get your ass out of here. So I get it, but I just think for her to receive the criticism that she has, this is what year in the league for her? 3? 4?
Nah, this is 3. This is 3. 3.
In 3 years, she's established herself as one of the better, or if not the best rebounders in the league.
So here's my thing, right?
And she has nothing around her other than Camila Cardozo. And if they put shooters around them, the sky would be a problem.
So in the comments, people say, I mean, they kill her, right? I think that, we're fair with judgment or criticism of her. Someone said that she's not even the face of the team. I'm not even addressing that.
So who the face?
Exactly. I'm not addressing that. Has she moved up in the ranks? Is she now one of the faces of the league?
Yes.
Easily.
It's undeniable.
Okay.
And so to the people that I say that'll say this, all right, let's talk shit. We want to play games. Angel Reese is essential to the sky. Even though they're going to be trash with her because they haven't put anything around her, but take her off, they even worse, right? They even worse. Now I want to show y'all something. We talk about a certain young lady, and I like her game too, in Indiana, Caitlin Clark.
Yep.
But who in the playoffs without her? Caitlin Clark out for the year, and the Fever are going toe-to-toe with the Las Vegas Aces. Now, they just got their ass whooped the other night. They go into game 3. But it's 2-1. It's 1-1 going into game 3 with no Caitlin Clark. So, now if I want to get nitpicky, do the Fever need her? Because Alea Boston don't get no credit. Goon down low. And she holding her own. Asia's doing her thing. That's the MVP. But Alea Boston averaging double-double 2 in 2 games.
Next man up mentality. That's what it has to be.
And she's young. We're talking about another girl that came in just a year ago, 2 years ago. She came in with Angel Reese.
Yep.
We talk these people's 21, 22. They ain't. Asia Wilson's a pro. She been in the league 8 years. MVP 4. A distinct advantage. All I'm saying is with Angel Reese, do I think Angel needs to put her head down and focus a little bit more about the on-the-court stuff? Yes. But I'm not mad at her for being backstage at the Bud Crawford fight. Season over. But some would say, hey, season over. Why you ain't in there working on your game? Why you ain't in there working on your mid-range? Why you ain't in there working on this? And that's fine. She has the right to do whatever. But it's kind of tough to talk crazy to somebody who's averaging a double-double and lead the team in 2 different categories.
I think it's how she gets the double-double, right?
Don't care, man. Rebound is a rebound.
It is, but like it's not. It's hard to look at. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch.
But why don't we say that about Dennis Rodman? Why don't we say that about
He made it artful, bruh.
Because he kicked his fucking leg up in there. Man, y'all got to stop with this shit. And he wore funny-ass hair.
He's the only motherfucker to dive 5 feet in the air
and then didn't get the fucking rebound.
Horizontal.
Landed out of bounds with the ball. To steal the other team's ball.
It's the effort. It's the effort.
That girl, like I said, do she need to work on her game, post-game, all that? Yes. But her game is no more boring than a Ben Wallace. Hall of Famer.
Who's in the Hall of Fame? Yes.
Ben Wallace.
So are you saying that she is headed to the Hall of Fame? I mean,
I'm not. It's too early. Like that girl
you just compared her to Ben Wallace.
Yeah, because you want to know why? Ben Wallace is the floor for her. Ben Wallace is the floor. If I'm comparing her to a guy in the NBA, Ben Wallace is the floor. What's the high for her? A Chris Bosh, a KG. That's the high. Or if I'm comparing her to other females, Aja Wilson's is the high. But how many women gonna get there? Angel Reese, listen, I'm not saying she's an end-all, be-all to the WNBA, but we gotta stop acting like this girl don't matter. And if I put her on another team, let's just say right now I put her on a team with Paige Buchers, Dallas Wings.
She doesn't touch the rock.
She ain't got to because Paige can shoot. But guess what? Guess how many second chances and rebounds Paige gonna get, and guess how much Paige can gamble on defense because she got somebody behind her that can protect the rim.
You really believe in young
I do.
Angel?
I think she's a okay player with bad coaching that could be a great player with good coaching and a system around her. They got twin towers, dog. They got two people on their team that average a double-double and the sky stink. Explain that. Because they have no shooters, nobody that can get a shot on their own or create or open up the lane so the girls can work.
That's coaching.
Yeah, we don't have one.
And at the end of the day, I say it time and time again, I am not an Angel Reese hater. I just don't like your skill set. Her skill set, oh, man.
But how is her skill set different from, like I said, Ben Wallace didn't have a skill set. He rebound and block shots. That's it. He wasn't Dwight Howard. As a defensive player of the year, Dwight Howard block shots, run the floor, bang on you, lead the break. You know what I'm saying? Ben Wallace, no disrespect, he was part of a great team. But would you say he was the face of that team?
Absolutely not.
Who was the face?
That would have been Chauncey.
Big Shot Billups. Right?
Who's the only player to fucking kill Kobe, LeBron, and Mike.
But my point is, we didn't talk crazy about Ben. He was a one-dimensional dude. Ben, block shots, guard the paint, rebound.
Who does Ben remind you of? Somebody that you know.
Shout out to Abasi. Abasi.
Go ahead.
Let's go NBA real quick. Victor Wembanyama, I don't care what nobody say,
Let's
on a
get
mission.
to it.
He on a mission this year. The first story you talked about, you brought it to me, he training with Shaolin monks. Had the robe on, everything, shaved his head, trained with Shaolin monks, got his piece right. Then, 2-some weeks after he come back training in peace, he goes to the master of chaos, Kevin Garnett. So Kevin Garnett was like, all right, Lord.
All right, Lord.
You got that peace shit down, but now I'm going to show you how to get in the motherfucker head. You ain't going to be like Tim Duncan. You going to cuss motherfucker out in French. I could just see Kevin just harassing the shit out of him. It wasn't even about moves or nothing. He was talking about his mom and everything. And now he's training with Hakeem Olajuwon. Bro, this is all I got to say. Imagine that 7'4" motherfucker with the dream shape. I won't watch basketball because it will be unguardable. Unguardable. If he went to the Shaolin monks to get his mind right, to calm himself down so he don't get frustrated and get fluid movements of the Shaolin while listening to Wu-Tang, and then went and had to listen to NWA while Kevin Garnett shouts profanities in his ear, bump him, forearm him, Honey Nut Cheerios comments, all that. Now to go to Hakeem and learn some of the greatest footwork ever from one of the greatest scoring big men ever, defensively, problem, dog.
It would be a beautiful thing if he executes it right and it shows up maybe mid-season and it carries over into the next 3, 4, 5 seasons. I just don't want people to see this video and get too high or too low because he still needs weight, needs some muscle mass, and can he handle 82 games of getting fucking beat around? Because, he's still fucking $130 soaking wet.
Shaolin. That's what
I get it.
Shaolin iron training.
I get it.
They probably had buckets hanging off this motherfucker. You know the music that be playing when they be training. He carrying the water buckets up. They doing the montage. I would love to see the training, man. If they got him standing on poles with one leg up, man, he fucking people up in the league this shit. I don't care nothing about that weight shit.
He's 7'7". I seen him nutmeg a motherfucker, bro.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
pause.
Yeah, that's nasty work. God, I didn't want to say it.
You let that ride,
but
too,
for the
with
love
confidence.
of the game.
I just seen him nut meg. Oh, okay, like, all right.
You know how difficult that is, bro.
When the rest of that word.
See, this is what happens when you talk to people who can't actually hoop. There's a whole court in the back where we at.
Nope.
And he ain't been out there in years.
No, sure ain't. Rusty. Finna tear that bitch down.
But when you think about his skill set, right? I can tell he puts in the work. I just want him to get a little bit stronger.
I'm excited.
And no, it's Chris Paul still his guard.
I can't wait to see him. And De'Aaron Fox.
You're right. My apologies.
De'Aaron Fox, they got the young boys over there. They building that young nucleus.
And he's from line to line, he's one of the fastest in the league.
I can't wait to see him, and I can't wait to see new body Zion.
You know what? I ain't fucking with Zion.
I think new body Zion, and I was talking to my brother Zach Boog, who on WGCI Morning Show with me. I hope new body Zion, will this affect his game? Because he looks small. He look Ozempic small. And I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he worked it all off naturally. But he look Ozempic small. Look good, look lean. He look like a swoller version of my man that played for Boston, Jaylen Brown. Like, right? But Zion used to play bully ball. Will he be able to do that, or has he worked on this game where he could put it on the floor? But he used to be like, get to the lane, contact, yam.
I love that. Love that, right? So I saw what he said in the press conference. First of all, having a press conference about you losing weight is wild to me, right?
Well, it needed to be done.
But then...
Because hoes and donuts was going to be his downfall.
But what he said was, if they believe in me like that, it's only right that I do what I'm supposed to do. Fam, they've been believing in you.
Because they hit you in the head with bricks early.
Early, right? So you don't believe in yourself,
right? Or
you're taking this shit for granted. And now when you think about, is it his contract year? Right? He's trying to get another contract.
From somebody, if it ain't New Orleans, somebody.
Let me get in shape, let me do woo-woo. Even the out of shape Zion is solid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But can he stay healthy?
Yeah, them lower body injuries, ankles, legs, knees, carrying all that weight. But see, the only reason I get pissed at the whole weight thing, because LeBron at points in times in his career has been 265, 270 pounds. And he's never had injuries like that. If he had an injury, it took him to get to damn near 40 to have a groin injury that kept him out the playoffs. Other than that, he's been an Iron Man. But that's because they say he put like $1 or $2 million into his body every year.
Let him tell it. He said, I don't know where that came from.
Well, if it don't, but he doing something, and I don't mean like steroids. I mean working out, trainers, meals, all that. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he's going and getting goddamn Energon cubes put in his neck like the Transformers. I'm just saying he works hard at staying in shape, and I don't think Zion had that. But Zion is seeing how easily this money can go away in the NBA.
And to do a call back, he got babies out in these streets now, like a goofy.
Yeah. 2 of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He has a problem.
When I saw he messed with Mariah Mills, I was like, out of all the porn stars, you pick her?
Cherokee sit out in these streets. What y'all doing out here, man? Pinky sit out in these streets. What y'all
doing?
And I'm with the Pinky for life. Pinky a goat. We're not doing that. Pinky is a goat.
You know what? I'm going to reach out to my man who be on Instagram ranking the porn stars like he do a play-by-play. We're going to get him on this show. For sure. And he's going to tell you, Pinky is the Russell Wilson of porn. Have you seen her lately?
Yes. What do you mean? I love her. We go together. Hello.
I'm not going to say it because I don't want people jumping on me, but...
Shout out to Pinky.
The Bears need a left guard.
Yeah, shout out to Pinky.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like this version of Pinky. I like old Pinky.
All versions.
But I mean, Sky Black, a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Beauty Dior. I mean, you one of them. You like high yellow. Oh, okay. I see where you at.
It's true.
Because I named the little chocolate ones. You was like,
yeah, it's true.
What's wrong with you, man?
Hey, man.
You okay, brother?
Look, don't yuck
Tuck
my
your cross in. Tuck your cross in, because you're not a man of God right now. Before we get out of here, we talked about with Wembanyama. We had one. It was something I wanted to Angel Reese. I like that. It's something I wanted to talk about on the. It didn't have nothing to do with. It had nothing to do with sports.
Music? Where we at?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So, Cardi B dropped the album. Shout out to Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Got a chance to listen to it. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the age now when I understand people are not making music targeted towards me. I get it, right? I'm music targeted towards the female fans. But Nicki Minaj could not hold it. She went online the other day and just announced her album is coming out. Guess when, bro?
Please tell me, because I don't know. I can't figure
March of next year.
What?
I think it's March of next year. I think she said, hold on, let me Google it. Because I'm looking up and I'm like, Nikki,
we are in the fourth quarter right now.
You just being petty.
That's petty. Let Cardi live. She sold 200 out the gate, which doesn't happen
not in this day and age.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Cardi's been on her grind. She's been doing old school rollout, right? Really doing pop-ups, riding the train, at the malls, doing all the things.
Yeah.
Right?
March 27th, 2026. Come on, Nikki.
Yeah, no, we good.
Come on, man. And I'm a fan. One of the coldest rappers to do it. I ain't gonna even put that female shit on there because Nikki burned dudes on track. March 2026. Really? Really? You just couldn't let Shorty breathe.
No.
That's crazy.
No. And I think that's label shit. I don't even know if that's her.
No, that's Nikki. That's not
her?
the
Okay.
label.
Okay.
That's her.
But that's how they sell records, though, right?
That's her.
Let me start this bullshit early.
Nikki's a crash out. She go online and do it. Come on, Nikki.
And they
you
know
better than that.
They know that Cardi's gonna crash.
Even if she'd have did this shit in December.
You'd have respected it more?
January, February, March.
First quarter.
It's fucking
Okay.
It ain't even October.
She ain't recorded shit yet. She ain't even been in the lab yet.
It ain't even cut on the machine that make the beats. Hey,
you know
man, I don't get the hey.
While we here, let me ask you this. Can you give me your top 5 female MCs?
Of all time.
Where do you start? Where do you land?
And don't give me no
old...
or rappers. No, because rappers or MCs. Because MCs is bar. When I hear MC, I think bar, lyrical structure. I think that. When I hear rappers, that's a whole different ball.
That's entertainment, right?
Okay.
Give me MCs.
I'm going no particular order because I don't want to. Just these are 5. Rhapsody.
Yes.
Jean Grey.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill had bars. I don't care.
Yeah, we didn't get enough of them, but go ahead.
But that ain't the question about how much you got.
Okay.
She had, and I'm listening to Fuji albums too. That vocab, you got the vocab. She goes crazy on that. And my last one, who I say, Rhapsody, Jean Grey, Nicki Minaj, Lauryn Hill. Number 5. Oh, this tough.
Leon, don't piss me off today, man.
This tough because I want to put her on there. I'm going to tell you who I want to put on there.
Okay.
I want to put Light on there.
Okay, I'm not mad at that, but I didn't think that's where you was going, but go ahead.
I want to put Light on there. But I can't, dog. You're going to get mad at me because I'm digging in the archives for this one. But she was the female Rakim. Antoinette. Antoinette, the boss. Go listen to that album. Antoinette, orally, potent, lethal, one steady. Grab your tape recorders, get ready. But she sounded just like Ra, but she was a chick. She hard. Check out Antoinette. The album's called The Boss. Hard lyrics. And she actually had beef with MC Light. They actually was 10% diss was made to diss Antoinette. 10% diss. But if I gotta take one out, I'll take out Lauren and put MC Light in. If I gotta take one out, MC Light, my honorable mention, but they're my 5. MCs. Rappers, totally different.
All right, I'm curious to hear your rappers.
My rappers, Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Lil Kim. Cardi B. Nicki Minaj is the only one that makes both lists. Well, no, I'll take that back. And Lauryn Hill. They make both lists.
Okay.
Rappers. Star power. I could put them anywhere. They diverse. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kim is probably the least diverse out of all of them, but Queen Latifah can sing, rap, you know what I'm saying? Pop like the pop appeal. Popular rappers. MC Light was dope, but I don't think she was a popular rapper like those 5 I just named. They were popular. They could cross over and do whatever.
I feel like you're missing, and this is your list, right?
Oh, yeah.
For your rappers, you got to throw Missy Elliott in there. In my
Damn,
opinion.
you're right. Scratch that. Take out. Then I'm gonna take out Lauren and put Missy. You're right, okay. Missy for the rappers, the rappers, not for the MCs. Though.
For the MCs, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. I feel like you missed this one too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shauna a cold motherfucker, bro. And she's had success on both sides. And I've seen her bar motherfuckers down.
I ain't mad at that.
And not even on some hometown shit.
Yeah, no, but that's what you are. You are on hometown.
I'm not,
we
though.
See Shauna all the time. Shauna knows I love her. Shauna knows, but I know, I see what you on. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy.
I see what you on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you said, yeah, my dog.
No, see, that's
Fuck
petty.
Leon. That's what
petty.
you on.
That's petty. That's
not
the case. That's
no,
not the
you're
case.
petty.
That's not the case.
I
probably know Sean as long as you've known him.
Let me show you why I'm saying this is petty out there, all our Sports Unplugged fans. Because the Negro kicked it off like this. Leon, you overlooked this one, and I'm sure you're going to reconsider. Because you overlooked it. He really wanted to put emphasis on that I overlooked it. Dirty motherfucker.
I mean, if that was the case, I would have said the brat.
Nah, this shit is over. Let's end this shit. Don't get your 5. Nah, get your 5 MCs. Shauna, you make sure you named her first. Shauna, we love you here. Sports Unplugged. It's obvious. Some more than others, but you know how I feel about you.
I'm putting Foxy Brown on there for me. I think you covered the ones that I really fuck with. No, actually, I like Rod Digger.
Ooh.
I like Rod Digger.
Forgot about Rod. Rod's
you know
nice.
What I'm saying?
I mean, I forgot about Lynn Q. I forgot about Lady Luck. It's a whole bunch.
Oh, Luck. Oh my God.
Lady Luck. Babs was nice.
Babs was nice.
Making the band.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot.
But she was on some. We're going to close out the show because mine is on some bullshit man. That's what that's his new name. Bullshit man.
Funny as hell.
Hey, man, we hope y'all enjoy episode 7 of Sports Unplugged. Remember, go to YouTube, like, subscribe, interact on Instagram, interact on TikTok, interact on Facebook. We got all the pages covered, man, and we thank y'all for tuning in with us from Media Mind, my guy. I'm Leon Rogers, man. Catch y'all on the flip side next week. Fucking shot.
Shut up.